What's up? Yeah.
The first quarter
Playing
of the season
T-Berry right
already
now.
in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. This is Pittsburgh. Hey, get in the weight room. Kill.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
2nd and 9 now. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
Bro, who you
The
playing?
Titans get 14
T-Berry.
yards there and move the chains as well. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
He just got unnecessary roughness penalty.
Did he hit you out of bounds?
Yeah.
That's not even in simulation, is it?
And running room
I haven't seen it.
He's gonna be stopped
Wait, why
in
is
his
it in
tracks
sim?
at the line of scrimmage. And they're on the tackle, Shaq
You
Lawson.
see at the top left, bro?
Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know.
It definitely wasn't like that before.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. Yeah. That's it. I got this.
Why does it keep
They
trying to
just
put
don't
the
get the
Taylor's
play
Murray?
off as he'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Jerome Baker right there in coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw here. It's caught by Davis. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first
He just got
down.
face mask.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right.
That wasn't even
They
a
took
face
out of
mask.
their hands,
Like
having
last
to
one.
wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Kill.
Derrick Henry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Don't shoot it. No, Saturday out. Nice.
Set. 60 outlaw. Mike 54. Mike 54. We own them.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Check. Kill. Sable. Watch twist.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on second and less than a yard.
Wide. Get wide. Check 52. Switch. Rush in.
Second down and inches. Dorsett's got it. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's got some space here. A big run by Kareem Hunt.
Oh, that's
53 yards.
Yeah.
Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now,
There should be a way to like
they've
this.
got the advantage.
Apparently, in the next one,
there
there
is.
is.
Okay, new set of downs.
Wait,
Gives us
what?
another chance to make a play ourselves.
You have like
Maybe
more
change
control,
things up.
not getting juked out. Like if you're user controlling and you don't go for the juke, they won't go for it. So you something like that.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down inbounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
This is Hunt. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Jam. Check your hot read. Check it up.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Here's a second and 7. He's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half.
Oh, bro, the stumble didn't work.
Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down.
Stumble recovery.
Yeah, it moved. Looked like it moved on you.
That was a touchdown.
That should be the final play before the
At
quarter
least a big
ends.
game.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Ready. 15 on it. 15 on it. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on the 30.
That was scary looking. Yo, do you know how people do that where they throw it directly at your guy and then their receiver just comes out of nowhere and dies for it?
I don't know how to purposefully do that.
Yeah, I don't either. People do that shit on purpose though, for sure.
Yeah.
They make it like a wide pass and then they die for it, so that like there's no chance of you knocking the ball out because it's a diving catch. When I do possession catch, they like try to catch it and get down, and if they're near the edge, they'll catch it in possession.
A first down carry for Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with
Yeah, but he should not do that formation on the goal line.
Yeah, you can just go right to the middle.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Yeah, when people are pressed up like that, just run through the middle.
Yep.
Because if the guys don't have to hold the block that long. You already passed it. Like, yeah, it's possible they shed it and blow you up. When you get blown up, it's tough.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 3.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Yeah. Like 2 seconds ago.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Oh, my God. Hurting somebody else that beat it all.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
I'm coming. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They'll set up to throw. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route.
That was a weird.
So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point.
Yo, I played against somebody earlier who they were doing like the little Texas route with James White, and then as soon as he got in the middle, they were playmakering him, and they can sprint through the middle. And it was really hard to guard if you didn't know, like you weren't anticipating it.
Yeah.
He did it like 3 times, but like on separate drives, so it's not like he just kept doing it where I could just user it. But like without usering it, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know that. Like maybe it was like a Tom Brady special or something, but.
Right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going.
And then James White's receiving is really good. Other than McCaffrey and Kamara, he's probably the best receiving back in the league.
Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Let's see what you got.
Now back to throw. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll run it here. This is James White. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
He'll drop to throw. The open man is Smith. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Back to throw. And he will find his man on the in route, complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
2nd and 1. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
We got this.
An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Come on, the ball, hard.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Ready? 55, 955. Echo, echo. Here we go. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball? Hey, check right. Watch 55. In your face. Zoom. 55's Mike, guys, 55. I'm coming after you. Shift. 22, jet, bomber. 22, jet, bomber. Jet, bomber.
On second down now. It's Henry trying to run inside, but nothing there. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Get that quarterback, D.
Looking to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Got it. 53. Check 53. I'm coming for you. You mine.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. This will be caught by Brown. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Are you playing your playoff game tonight, Beckett?
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Go.
2nd and 6. And this is going to be intercepted.
Is that way too late?
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing.
Yeah,
stretches
14-7.
of the first half.
I just threw a pick in the red zone.
Oh, I hate that shit.
If I would have threw it sooner, I would have got the touchdown.
Make
Miami
it-
as they get set to start the drive. And with
You can
time
make it
quickly
2
fading here in the
possessions, run,
second quarter,
kick.
not sure
I
how
tell
the
myself that all the
offense
time, but I don't follow it.
play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
We might fuck around
in
and
this
get a touchdown
situation
one,
if they
too.
decide to take a shot.
Like worst case scenarios too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We just knocked the pick out my hands.
Yeah.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Trump. Not today, you are. Not today. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
2nd and 10. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Kareem Hunt. Incomplete. He was covered by Kevin Byard.
Ooh.
Now they face a 3rd and 10
Think they
after
have the-
back-to-back incompletions.
Do they have the honey butter chicken biscuit?
Back and go full strength. Mike's 54.
How long we make that shit anyway?
Now on the final play.
Oh.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Check 9.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Yes.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm in the Caspi money.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watch the whip. Shoot. Pick the edge. Go. Shoot.
On second down, it's Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Hey, it's our house. Switch. Hey, watch the edge. Watch the safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety nil. Check.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, watch the run. Mike 54. Mike ready.
They're going to look to throw, and his throw is going to be incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for, and it'll bring up third down. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
He's checking.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
You want to play, you want to do gunfight?
The Titans offense set to begin the
Bro,
drive.
that's,
They
you got
have the
really
lead
lucky.
here.
Yep.
We talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 24.
They'll look to throw. Completes it to Davis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42.
That was a nicely run slant route. And what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think
getting lucky.
Deeper route. And
Yeah,
then
because
breaks it
that
off usually
was
after
probably
about
6
3 to
too.
4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to
Because
do
depending on
is
if they
use
let
his
you
body to keep
control
the
your
defender away
receiver
from
or
the
not.
football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
But if you did the possession first, you started yourself.
Henry. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 23.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Right there in the middle, 55. Quit talking about it and bring it. Mike.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
It's our time.
Escaping the pressure right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second
Are the people
down.
with the anonymous and then a whole bunch of numbers, are those just bots? Like they, okay. I mean, he wasn't very good.
I mean, I've seen people with anonymous like talking on a mic.
Way down to the 16. And he'll get this down close to a first
Why are
down
they
at about the Dolphins' 16.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, tight.
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete.
Coming up on you.
On 4th down, Mike
Coming
Vrabel
from the
says,
trailer.
let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick here is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence
My
and let
bad.
him
I
knock
should
it
have
through.
ended him plenty of times. I had my chances.
First down Miami as they get set to
Middle.
start the drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they
They
come
just
up
keep
on a
fucking
1st and 10.
dodging me.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
No, he's right.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA
He
Sports.
says I'm right.
Mike 54. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Here we go. Don't take. Sponge. No. Mike 54.
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check pass. Check pass.
Yeah.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 2.
Back to throw here. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Everybody's all even with kills. Like it's 3 to 5 then because when we kill them, we kill both of them. One of us gets it.
He'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle.
Hit him up.
It's
He's left in the
I
snake.
know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball
I don't know. I
43.
did so much fucking damage to that guy. Oh, that's two. They're both over there.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Mike by 4. Mike's by 4. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready.
They'll look to throw here. It's Williams on the catch.
We had more
And he's
damage.
going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 18.
Let's go.
Bro, but he just did a thing.
9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%.
See, that shit's hard to guard.
I just forgot about it in that moment. So I'm like, oh, I got everything covered, and then just did it real quick.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Check.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
But he's going to throw into that.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Check. Under crunch. Check 13. Check. SOS.
Now it's Hunt. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
I like
mask.
This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's
Oh,
not the penalty.
that
you
one
want.
actually was a
Not
face
at all,
mask.
and now
Yeah, it
your
was.
discipline
It's
comes
just-
into
But, like,
question.
yeah, you can't do
Having
anything about
points
that.
This stage of the game,
It should.
you can't
They
have
should
those
just make it like a
turnovers.
So now
penalty for
the
going.
penalty's got him set up with a
Yeah, I
first
got
and
flashed.
goal.
Hey, check right. Watching you five.
Back to throw again. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Nice
I wish,
job
like,
defensively to hold
how
him
we
to
have
4,
2
and
guns,
now
I
it's
wish you could
2nd and
put
goal.
one as your secondary weapon and one as primary.
On 2nd and
Close to
goal, the
holding both
lone
at the same
man in the
time.
backfield is Hunt.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Like, you should be able to do that. There's no reason.
Watch the shit. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check 24. He's coming.
They'll try to run with Hunt. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Watch the run.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Let's go,
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that
Not
one
sure what
is
the fuck
sometimes
they
you
were
want to
doing
make
there,
the
but I'll take
undercut
it.
move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Kill, kill, kill.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown.
Mike 55. Check pass. Mike 55, Mike 55.
On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side...
And now it's blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense.
No, possession's on. Possession's on.
I just blocked his extra point.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off.
What? Oh, that's
and
big
this
too.
will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
To the right.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
What was he doing?
An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. 30 base. 53. I'm trying to collect. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Denver, I gotta go.
Bomber. 22. Jet. Bomber.
Sorry. I got
Back to throw.
a Madden game. I have another one in
And
half
that's
an
going
hour,
to be
so I have to start.
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Returnable for Grant.
Bro.
It's a foot race. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone.
Yes, the ball is running forward.
And they've taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year,
I fucked up the numbers and threw a pick.
So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
I threw it to the wrong route. Thinking it's X.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
2017, he's up.
As the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
At the 28-yard line.
Officially nothing
He scored
on that last run. They'll
on a
try
punt
again,
return.
2nd and 10.
Check. Keep on going. Watch twins. Watch twins. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he
Beckett, I'm streaming, FYI, in Blueberry's League, so.
I
do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
I thought Murray was going to be
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and it took a big 4th quarter.
Bro, is your game over?
They got the job done.
Yeah, it is the bottom line, isn't it? A few anxious moments along the way.
He got his game-winning touchdown was on the punt return.
For their fans, as you mentioned, down going into the 4th
Are you
quarter.
serious?
How about the rally? How about the comeback? Getting it done on both sides of the ball.
Because I got the ball back with like
right
under 2 minutes, so it was just 3 and out.
Yeah.
Kicked it to him. He scored.
No timeouts left.
He had 2 timeouts. So, I had 3, and
no, I'm saying like he didn't. Oh, he didn't have to use me to stop you.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves.
He did. Like he decided not to use the first one, and then I decided to pass on 3rd down.
Try winning.
Yeah, didn't matter anyway because scored on the kick, but.
Yeah, right. Sheesh.
Those missed field goals. It would have been tied.